What's up, fam? I am Chosen144, here to do a quick card pull for my gorgeous collective. You know what I'm saying? Take what resonates and leave what does not. Flip gender roles as needed, as there is no gender in the tarot. And my readings are timeless, fam. So if I've shown up in front of you, that means that there's more than likely a fucking message here for you. Subscribe to Chosen144 on YouTube and Facebook. Also subscribe to Light144 on YouTube and Facebook. That is my gorgeous wife. We're both here to help. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, for watching our videos. It means the fucking world, fam. It really does. And check out chosen144.com.au if it interests you. That is my website. Check out the shop. You can now have your astrology chart reading done by the gorgeous Light144. If that interests you, you'll find out a lot about yourself. I fucking love you, fam. Come through, please, Spirit. I fucking love you, Spirit. Let's get it, fam. The Magician is here in the reverse. Somebody's been using some sort of spell work here. This is like black magic for sure. This is black magic for sure. And they're using all types of magic here. Okay. Somebody, is a bit of a word witch. Somebody's attacking finances there. See the coins? Somebody's got a list of things in their little spell book, their little playbook that they use. Spells that have worked previously and shit like that. And they're using emotions here. They're using emotions to siphon energy, to cause problems. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of spell work going on here. Somebody's using all different types of spell work here. There's also glamour spells because there's a mannequin in the back there. See, with the sash on. That's representative. In the reverse, the Magician is black magic. And all of those different elements, they're sort of like... to me, I'm seeing different types of magic, different types of spells. There's chaos magic. There's magic to attack finances. There's like word witch spells, something that's been repeated and repeated and repeated with intentions set. And there's glamour spells. Glamour spells make you see shit differently to how you would. It affects the perception, and it makes the practitioner that's using the magic seem different to other people as well. Like they can make themselves look different and things like that. Yeah. This is how a lot of people can cloak themselves using glamour spell magic and shit like that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Oh, Virgo and Gemini energy comes with this Magician in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more, please. It's definitely dark magic. The sun is here. This is specific, okay? This is really specific just for some of the collective. You know what I'm saying? But somebody is using magic on someone's children, okay? There are spells here, manipulating children, using children to manipulate other people and things like that. That's... and that's Leo energy with the sun. It's all being seen. The sun has come out to let me know that this is all coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going to be exposed. The sun is exposing a dark practitioner that's using black magic at this time. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles is here. So they've been paid. Somebody's been paid. Somebody's been paid or offered. Somebody's been offered a whole lot of money. Somebody's been offered a whole lot of money to be doing spell work. Okay? Somebody's been sort of like promised. Like I would say that they would have been paid. They would have been paid up front. There's some coins in that Magician card. But like there's some sort of promise of a big payoff when something specific happens as a result of this black magic. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Somebody is definitely, I won't touch on it again, but somebody's children are being used as a form of manipulation here. They're being manipulated via magic and they're being used to manipulate. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Too many, sorry. Tell me more. Page of Cups is here in the reverse. So this is somebody that you've been intimate with. This is somebody that sort of like, I don't know, it's the Page of Cups in the reverse. It's kind of like, I feel like this is somebody that you spent time with intimately, but I feel like it was like a flash in the pan. The actual love felt like a flash in the pan. So you may even have been with this person for a long, long time, but if you were being honest with yourself, and if none of this magic was hitting, I dare say you would say, oh, I really was never that into that person. You would have been questioning yourself, okay? Magic's here. So there was some sort of love spell cast to have you with someone, and it's somebody that you would never normally be with. And I know that people would be like, yeah, well, you know, opposites attract and all that shit. Nah, this is someone that you would never be with because of how toxic they are, because of how overtly narcissistic they are. I'm feeling like it's coming together now. The collective have had magic spells cast on them, and one of those spells in particular was a love spell, and it's tied you up and entered you into some sort of soul contract with a real narcissistic person. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by someone that you would never ever involve yourself with. Like, you would normally see this type of person as toxic from a mile away, but you ended up with this person, and I'm getting that you stayed the course for quite some time, okay? Tell me more, please, Spirit. This person did not love you. This person was just a part of this love spell. And I'll find out when a card comes out underneath that. I want to know more, whether they're in on it or whether they're just a pawn in somebody else's paying for black magic to be done. You know what I'm saying? There is someone paying a dark practitioner. This is going to be exposed, okay? And I don't think just with this reading, I think it's going to be exposed. They've been paid. There's some coins there, but that Ace of Pentacles coming out tells me that they've been offered something huge. Could even be like, you know, a little bit above and beyond this realm. You know what I'm saying? There's something big there. There's some sort of level up promised. And there is a Page of Cups that you've dealt with, but it was a flash in the pan at best, the love there. But you stayed the course for quite some time here, like years. This is a collective read, but someone stayed way longer than they ever thought they would, or way longer than they ever should have stayed. Tell me more, please, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles is here under the Magician in the reverse. There's been a whole lot of fucking money spent. It's kind of like, the energy is, if a refund was on the cards, whoever's paying for this black magic would be paying for a fucking refund, okay? Because the outcome isn't happening. Like, the outcome that they were paying for, it's not happening. They've been watching the calendar. They've been watching the clock. They've been fucking checking in. They've been watching you, you know what I'm saying? Checking in to see if this black magic hits. And they've been upping the ante more and more and more. And it's been costing more and more and more. Somebody has been paying like hand over fist. Okay, cast a love spell. The love spell worked. Okay, and then it's like, okay, cast a chaos spell. Perhaps you hurt yourself. I'm seeing somebody hurting themselves from a chaos spell. Like, it's a leg. It's like the leg between the knee and the ankle. Somewhere there, somebody has hurt themselves there big time, or it could be the knee even, something like that. And for somebody else, I'm feeling like up here. So I'm feeling like somebody had their arm in a sling as a result of some sort of chaos magic, okay? It could have been steps involved, stairs involved, or something like that. Now, it's like more resources are going into it, but the magic suddenly isn't hitting anymore. Tell me more, please, Spirit. 9 of Swords is here in the reverse. So, okay. For a while there, these spells were working. Okay, like I said, I'm seeing an injury from chaos spells of the arm, like it could have been up here, the clavicle, the collarbone or whatever, or it could have been, this humerus bone or, the ulnar or the radius bone. There's some reason somebody had their arm in a fucking sling. You know what I'm saying? And that chaos magic worked. There was also something to do with like water, like somebody may have flooded their house or something like that. There is something to do with medication. So there's some sort of magic here that affected your health, and you may have suddenly needed to be on some sort of medication, like that, to assist with one of your organs or something like that, like with your stomach or your kidneys or something like that, liver. But something stopped it all. Now, this is landing under the sun. So it's kind of like creator source, the universe, God, your higher self, your spirit team has put a stop to it all. It's almost like just when this became too much to handle, a stop was put to this spell work. Okay? And I'm looking there. There's the glyph for the sun. My eyes were caught by the glyph of the sun. That's the glyph with that circle in the middle. The target sort of looking thing. The sun. That's the Most High. Don't get it twisted. Under the sun comes the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So it would have gotten to a point where everything was too much, okay? I'm seeing isolation. I'm seeing that you were like isolated for a time and things like that as a result of being with this narcissistic person. Like, I'm telling you, that spell work was the one that really hit, okay? Because this person has caused a whole lot of drama for you. And I want to know if they're in on it, or if they're like, if this practitioner has, used someone they know, or if they literally just cast spells and as a result, you came in contact with a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more, please, Spirit. God has protected you here. The universe has gotten you out of there. The universe has stopped this spell work from hitting. Something like that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords is here in the reverse. Okay. There was supposed to be some sort of attachment. There was supposed to be, like this Queen of Swords in the reverse coming under that Ace of Pentacles. It's like that big promise of some sort of big wealth was going to be paid in full if an attachment was successfully attached to a chosen one. I'm talking to you, chosen ones. I wanted to say I'm talking to you, collective, but something made me say I'm talking to you, chosen. So I'm talking to you, chosen ones. Somebody has been promised some sort of big payment, something above and beyond this world, above and beyond this realm, if they could successfully attach an entity to a chosen one. Okay, and this has not happened. In fact, none of the magic's hitting now. So at some point, I'm talking to someone that would have had health issues, would have had some chaos happen, and like a broken leg or a broken arm or something like that. Maybe a flood in the house. Somebody being told by the doctor, oh, I hate to say this, but you need to take these tablets for your fucking kidneys or something like that. Constant heartbreak. You would have been going through anxiety, maybe been medicated for that. They caused this using spell work. They had you seeing this fucking narcissist with love in your eyes because of the love spells, okay? They had you acting and speaking in a way that you normally wouldn't from time to time, okay? That's like, it's like hacking your mind, okay? That's where the anxiety comes from. That's where the intrusive thoughts comes from. You know what I'm saying? You would have had so many intrusive thoughts about this narcissist. You probably still do. And you're like, why are they even thinking about me? But it's because they would still be thinking about you. Okay? It's all energetic. And then all of a sudden, bang, it would have all stopped. And that's the Most High. Somebody's spirit team put a stop to it all. Not gradually, I'm telling you. Something would have happened here that would have put a stop to it all. Tell me more. Somebody was also, there was spells cast to make somebody hit the drink or hit substances, addictive substances or something like that as well, because I'm looking at that cup there. Tell me more, please, Spirit. And there was one final attempt at making this attachment happen. And you were like, nah, like there was some final attempt at making this attachment happen. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Queen of Cups is here in the reverse. The Queen of Cups is here in the reverse. It's the narcissist's parent. It's the narcissist's parent. It's like their parent. It's the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups, and they're both in the reverse. It's like that narcissist that you ended up with as a result of some sort of black magic. Their parents have something to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Their parents or their step-parents or their parents-in-law, like their father-in-law or mother-in-law. Does that mean that this narcissist was married, like before fucking with you? I'm telling you, somebody was fucking around with a narcissist as a result of spell work that somebody's paid for, and I feel like it's their father or mother-in-law, which would make them married, or they have been married, or something like that. I feel like this motherfucker's still married. Narcissists don't give a fuck. They will enter marriages like it's just, ticking a box. Yes, I want continental breakfast at the hotel. I am telling you, narcissists will move pieces on the board to make things happen that nobody else would even think about moving. You know what I'm saying? That's the sort of shit they do. So this narcissist could very well have entered into something with you being fully married. But they're in on this. They're definitely in on it. This Page of Cups is in on it. That's who you ended up with as a result of this spell work. And I've got to tell you, it's their mother-in-law or father-in-law. Okay? It's their mother-in-law or father-in-law. It is a Queen of Cups. I'm getting that sort of like feminine type energy, but it could be in this realm a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? We're all both. We all have both aspects. But yeah, I'm getting like it's like a matriarch type energy. It really is. It's kind of like this narcissist that you ended up with as a result of spell work married someone and then got right in with their mother or father. And they took them under their wing and started teaching them all sorts of fucking magic and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're paying another practitioner, okay? There must be something to that. Perhaps it's more advanced magic. When you're talking hexes and shit like that, it's more advanced. Tell me more, please, Spirit. 10 of Wands is here in the reverse. So every single thing that has been cast your way is going back to sender. So every burden, so all these boxes, some physical pain there, needing to go on meds, being addicted to substances, emotional hurt, falling down a flight of stairs, the house flooding, all that shit is going to come back to this practitioner and whoever's involved, multiplied. You know what I'm saying? Multiplied. No fucking around. Somebody might end up homeless because I'm seeing the 10 of Wands as somebody depicted as somebody carrying all this shit, they're going to fall over. Somebody could be having to move house as a result of this. So perhaps they were trying to cast spells to have you homeless. But I'm telling you, all sorts of shit would have been going on and then bang, it would have stopped. And you would have felt better. You would have felt different. You would have instantly started to exercise or instantly started to eat differently or something like that, because it wasn't you, it wasn't your energy, they weren't your thoughts or anything like that. And there was a final attempt to try and attach something to you, and you backed out. This took place, you backed out. So this narcissist, oh, hang on, I'll pull one more card. I want to see. The world is here. Okay, that was the end of the cycle. As far as you're concerned, that was the end of the cycle. But things that I've said may make some things that have happened to you make a little bit more sense. You know, you're not crazy as fuck. There would be little tidbits that you'd be remembering and that make you really be questioning your reality. Nah, trust your intuition. You're right onto it. You were dealing with some fucking snakes in the grass here. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. Look at that. The Most High has your back. Somebody has a spirit animal that is like a bird, like an eagle or some shit, keeping an eye out. For real. Somebody sees feathers everywhere. But that shit came to an end, okay? The Most High said, nah, no fucking way. You're not touching that angel. You know what I'm saying? You got something to do here. You got something to do here for sure. If you're watching my readings, you're a chosen one. You're here with a purpose. Queen of Wands is here in the reverse on the Queen of Swords. So this is our practitioner. Okay? It's somebody that's very well known as a practitioner in the spiritual community. Okay? This is almost like some sort of, they're kind of a little bit famous, whoever this practitioner is. They're a little bit famous. See the phones swirling around? They're known worldwide for their magic. So it must be some really advanced magic, you know what I'm saying? That's being paid for here. Now, they are not getting paid off. It's not happening. Everything that has happened is going to happen multiplied. Like the energy is going to be multiplied. And it's going to happen very fucking... very abruptly for these motherfuckers. Tell me more, please, Spirit. The star is here. Landing on the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. This Queen of Cups, the what do you call it? Father or mother, more so, in law, knows you're a chosen one, okay? The practitioner knows you're a chosen one, but the Page of Cups has no idea, okay? The Page of Cups is kind of being used here, but is an evil fuck as well. Like, this is like an imp for this Queen of Cups. This is like a student for this Queen of Cups, you know what I'm saying? This Queen of Cups is feeding orders to a narcissistic Page of Cups in the reverse. Could be a male or a female. Flip gender roles as needed. I've just gone blank. I've lost my train of thought. This Queen of Cups in the reverse has been like schooling this Page of Cups on little spells, on what to do next to fuck with you and things like that. Oh yeah, they use manipulation beautifully. Like narcissists, when it comes to intellect, they come across a lot of the time as dumb as dog shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's a spirit there, okay? They are harboring that spirit of the narcissist. If you're up against a real spiritual narcissist, that's what I'm feeling here. So that is an evil fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they would appear to be, dumb as dog shit. Bottom of the deck energy, Aquarius energy with that star, that does represent, like they know what you are, and they needed to attach something to you, and this was going to be worth a lot, okay? But the Most High's pulled up here and just gone, no, fuck that shit. Like the Most High is here. The Sun is here, okay? Leo energy. You are heading, so after this situation, you'll be on your way, okay? Something big like this happening means that you're right on the fucking edge of your purpose, okay? Or whoever I'm talking to, you probably already got started. But wherever you are right now out there, you have a mad purpose, okay? And it's worth you be excited, okay? Spirit doesn't want me to say anymore. Be excited. Be very excited, okay? Just be grateful. Learn from this as an experience, okay? Forgive it all, because if any of these fucks have any form of attachment or any way to affect your emotions or anything, it's feeding them energy. So give all of this shit no more thought, no more focus or anything like that. Just know this is clarifying something for someone. The Hierophant is here. Somebody may be faced with the authorities here, okay? So maybe they tried to cast spells to have you in trouble with the law. If somebody came close to being in trouble with the law, that could be for you. But somebody has a high purpose. You may even come in contact with some sort of mentor that's going to have you on your way to fulfilling some sort of soul purpose here. You know what I'm saying? It's a big one, Taurus energy. You may be learning from someone else and then doing your own thing. You may just be inspired by someone else and doing your own thing. But no matter what, somebody has a huge purpose. And I've got to tell you, I feel like somebody here is going to prison or having a lot of issues with the police or something. Send these fucks love and light, okay? This is an ex who you never would have dealt with had you been, not under spell work. Their mother-in-law, I've got to say mother-in-law, that's teaching the magic, and some sort of practitioner that's a well-known in the spiritual community, Queen of Wands, that often gets paid to cast spells. You know what I'm saying? They're all copping it. You can't fuck with the chosen one. It doesn't matter who you are. Does not matter who you are. Doesn't matter how many of you are. You can't fuck with the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? It is just, the rules are different. So all is well. You'll be on your way to your purpose. This may have answered some questions for someone as to why shit was so fucked up for a while. I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love, and light.